1 month in. 34 days ago, this account was empty. Today, it holds $600 of my own money across 3 companies, and not one of them went in until it passed the test, on camera, on this channel. Here's the part nobody tells you about the start of a dividend portfolio. For the first few weeks, it looks like not much is happening. And then something clicks on. The first income this account earns entirely on its own, without me adding a cent. None of this is financial advice. I'm just documenting my own journey in the open. So do your own research before you follow along. Let me show you the whole account, every position, and the exact day that first income lands. So where does it actually stand? Here's the whole account on one page. 2 contributions got it here. $300 on June 1st, the day after the launch video. Another $300 on July 1st. Both times I did the same simple thing. Split it evenly. $100 into Johnson & Johnson, $100 into Coca-Cola, $100 into Realty Income. So a month in, that's $200 in each. Even on purpose. And every one of them earned its place before I owned it. Put through the 4-rule test out loud, where you could watch. Test first, buy second. That's the order this whole channel runs in, and it always will. Now, if the page has the exact value and where each one's up or down, I'll let it carry those because they move every single day. But there's one thing already worth pointing out. I put the same money into all 3. A month later, they're not equal anymore. Johnson & Johnson has become the biggest slice of the account, and I never decided that. Its share price just climbed the most. Remember it because it's one of the quiet truths of this whole game. Your best performers grow into your biggest positions, whether you plan it or not. The market does its own position sizing. So when does the money actually start coming in? Realty Income pays every single month, down to about 27 cents a share, and the first payment to this account is due around the middle of July. It's a small amount to begin with, and I'll let the card show it rather than oversell it. But here's why it matters. It's the first income this account earns on its own. The first money that shows up because I own the shares, not because I put it there. The account starts paying me back. So what does that add up to over a year? These 3 companies are set to pay me right around 20 times in the next 12 months. Realty Income every month, Johnson & Johnson and Coca-Cola each quarter, and by the end of the summer, all 3 will have paid me at least once. In dollars, that first year comes to about 20. I know how that sounds. But every one of those payments buys a little more stock, which pays a little more the next time. Small, then less small, then not small at all. That's the snowball, and it starts right now. Quick one, then straight back to it. If you're building something like this yourself, a dividend portfolio from zero, 1 paycheck at a time, subscribing genuinely helps. The whole journey goes on this channel, every month. Real money, nothing hidden. And tell me in the comments, if you had a spare $300 this month, where would it go? I read every one, and they shape what I test next. Okay, back to it. So, month 1 in one line, I put $600 to work into 3 companies that each earned their place, and in just a couple of weeks, the first of them pays me back. That's the part I want you to take away. The machine is built, and it's about to start running on its own. The first income I've ever earned without lifting a finger for it. This is the start of the journey, and it only grows from here. That's the ledger for month 1. $600 in, 3 companies, all tested in public, and the first income only a couple of weeks away. Every dollar, every payment, every step. It all goes right here on the record. If you're starting your own, tell me the first stock you'd put through the test. I read every comment. I'll see you next month. The test is the receipt.